you kill it, bro? You fucking goofballs. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking my shit up. What the fuck? Yeah, I kind of see why they killed it now. Geld usado.
El Thuzad, brother.
Yo. Ah, you can hear me. Come on. Come on. On your albino ass. Yeah, you got it. You got it. I believe in you. Jesus, this lady's playing everybody. She's getting flowers from her, pictures from the other guy. Fucking hoe. Little lady, I'm capped on this guy. I had no idea the monk trainer was here, dude. Whack. What the fuck is this even sending me? Oh, I see. My rotation is literally just kill command, cobra shot, barb shot. Amazing. Amazing. It's just 3. That's even worse than the demon hunter, dude. Holy shit. It's awesome. Something fantastic about sending a butterfly into a bestial rage, dude. It's great. Nah, dude, I've been chatting for that minute. Yeah, I've been here, man. Vibing. What's good, my guy? How you been? Dude, I just want the fucking Mount! Oh, yeah, I'm just farming the love rocket, or trying to farm the love rocket for the Love is in the Air event. It's the only mount that I don't have from the event. What's got you so scrist? Oh, Jesus Christ, the hospital one? Yeah, the drop is still fucking dumb, dude. I've been farming on like all my alts and somehow managed to get. I didn't even know there's a butterfly mount. I somehow managed to get that before I got the fucking love rocket. So, this is my life for right now. Jesus Christ, just overnight? Why? Costs or what? Is that true? Did they actually have too much or not? I mean, the only like story you said or that you told me about working there was fucking nuts. So I don't. If that's true, I don't know why they thought that. Ooh, I'm gonna put pumpkins in everybody's fucking head. I don't know why they would think that. Oh, I can't sell those. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, there it is. There's the answer right there. Cutting costs. Here's your problem right there. I'm sure you'll find something, dude. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm sure you'll find something soon, dude. My camera, dude. I just had it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, man, at least you got that, dude. Better than nothing. Everything okay with wifey though? Like everything's good at least on one end, right? Work-wise, that is. I'm assuming yes, from what you said, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Huge, dude. Yes, keep it rolling. Oh, they just killed it, son of a bitch. Yeah, no, it's been fucking great, dude. Yeah, I took like a 5-month no comms break. I nuked the server and just did my thing, and I was like, all right, I'm either gonna come back and it's gonna be, you know, fun and different, or I'm just never gonna come back again. But yeah, things have been so much better. Yeah, kind of retooled the approach to the stream. I don't play games with viewers anymore. I don't get on VC with viewers anymore. That shit was it was so fine until it wasn't, and then the moment that it wasn't, it just like people started getting fucking weird, dude. they started getting weird overnight, and it was just fucking, yeah, no. I mean, it was just like people constantly testing boundaries. People constantly fucking like assuming access, and then access turns to extraction, and then they're not even showing up and chilling in the fucking stream anymore. They're literally just hitting me up off. They're like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Oh, I don't like this person. I don't like that person. I'm like, I'm not your fucking dad. The fuck is this? Fucking goobers. Oh, yeah, hey, you know, I just, like, wanted to see if you can drop into a call so I can trauma dump on you. I'm like, I don't know you. Who the fuck are you people? Just fucking sit and chat and chill. Jesus. How do you take fucking gaming and make it that fucking stressful? Like, holy shit. Wait, they said I did what? Ooh, this is tasty. No, it was insane, dude. It was insane. And I'm like, I'm not opposed to playing with, like, yeah, exactly. Wow, it's stressful. Totally. Yeah, they were fucking... We got, like, overnight, we had, like, 4 fucking pick-me's that joined that server, and then when they couldn't get along, they started to, like, sabotage one another and constantly try to bait one another. I'm like, bro, this is... like, you're like grown-ass people, dude. This is wild to me. So yeah, no, fuck that. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, and then just... What? What does that even mean? Like, I dated him? I didn't date anybody. Are they fucking delusional? What? That's amazing. Yeah, dude, I flew them out to Europe. For sure. For sure did that. That's incredible. Let me guess, does their name start with an R? Does it start with an R or an M? Or maybe even a J? Those are my 3 picks. Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's just... You gotta laugh, dude. You gotta laugh. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, that bitch is... Dude, I don't say this lightly. I don't say this lightly, and I usually don't use this, like, language to express myself. That bitch was fucking crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. I've never met somebody who literally was, like, the stereotypical... like, this bitch is nuts vibe is exactly what I got from that person consistently. And we're like, oh, you give it a go, maybe they're all right. Like, nah, dude, you're fucking crazy. Like, I'm absolutely not dealing with that shit, dude. Yeah, I've got a small. We restarted the server, but it's much smaller. It's just for like, I mean, we literally like have 3 there's 2 text channels, dude. We're just dumping memes in it and shit. But it's nowhere near, like, I'm not pushing it to, oh yeah. No, I need to know the details. Go crazy. Because multiple people have told me that. Like, dude, this, like, one of the guys who was, like, you know, kind of a long-term, like, chiller, he was saying, like, yeah, I was in their server, and he's like, I gotta take a step back because it's just like, it's constant oversharing, it's constant trauma dumping. Like, he can't even ask a question. He asked, like, a question about what mouse to get, apparently, and they jumped down his throat and turned it political because apparently the company that he asked about supported somebody that this person didn't like, and all of a sudden it turned into this giant political thing. I'm like, he's like, dude, I just worked the 12. I just worked like a fucking 12-hour shift, and I wanted to just ask a question and play some games. Like, I don't need this. Nobody needs this shit. Yeah, no, dude. She can... she can fucking eat my hairy ass. No thanks, brother. Fucking psycho, dude. Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I won't repeat it. It was just long story short. The dude that was in the other server was saying about how like things just constantly get heated and political over nothing. Like he was trying to buy a new mouse and he asked what kind of mouse he should get, and he like apparently the company that he asked about, somebody there didn't like the company because they like the company, get this, they didn't like the company because the company CEO apparently has a political stance they don't agree with. So he just like got an earful of like this, poly talk over just asking like, hey, is this a good gaming mouse? And they just jumped down his throat and he's just like, dude, I just like I worked at 12, man. I don't fucking need this. I'm just trying to chill. Yeah, shit's wild, dude. The best thing is, though, the funniest thing is to me, all these people who apparently had such a fucking problem with me never reached out once. That's the kicker. I didn't fucking die. I didn't fucking block anybody. I just stepped back. Such little bitch-made behavior, dude. If it actually meant that much to you, just fucking reach out. Holy shit. Instead of just like, oh no, I just needed more fucking... Yeah, exactly. They're always gonna hate. Well, it's like, yeah, it's just bitch-made behavior. Like, it's all it is. It's like, it's not even worth even fucking talking that much about. It's just like... And over what, a Discord server? Like, you're fucking 32 years old, brother. Get a fucking grip. Oh yeah, no, I nuked everything. I'm sure you did. I nuked everything. I went like hard. Dude, I didn't open up the Discord app for like 5 months, I don't think. I think the most I ever even interfaced with it is where I like tried to log in a website and they asked me to like log in with Discord, and that was it. I never even like opened it up. Yeah, it was a full clean, full swipe, and I was like, you know what? Whoever shows back up, I'll roll with that. But like right now, okay, fuck that, dude. Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It wasn't personal. It was even with the people that were acting like it wasn't even personal. It was just like boundaries were communicated multiple times. You fucking nodded your head along. Not you personally. I'm just as like a figure of speech. Like you nod your head along. You tell me you understand. You tell me you don't stand for it, and then the next day, I'm literally dealing with that shit from the person who tells me they get it. It's like, at some point, I'm just gonna be like, are you stupid? Like, medically? Like, if I tell you this, and you tell me you understand, and then you literally just go and do it again, you're either fucking dumb, or you have absolutely no self-control, which to me is kind of like two, peas in a pod. Like, help me figure it out, dude. Make it make sense. But yeah, no, that after all of it was just like, dude, I'm not fucking dealing with that. Yo, Demon, dude, yeah, brand new thing, Phazo. Demon Hunters have a third spec now, bro. They have a spec called Devourer, which is crazy. It's fucking nuts. It's a mid-range caster spec. It is nuts. I'll show it to you actually in a sec. It's really cool. Yeah, dude, they just put it up in the pre-patch. Oh, sorry, Blaze. Let me see it. Yeah, no, literally, it's just one of them. I'm not gonna say their name. One of them literally was like, "Oh man, it's so chill. It's so fun to be here and all this and blah 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 blah." And starts to like kind of farm out like a spot for herself, and then legitimately like just like evaporates. Talks a bunch of shit, evaporates, takes her bestie with her. And then, like, 6-7 months later, tries to, like, add me back on Discord. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what is this? Yeah, let me show you. Sorry, I'll show you right now. Yeah, dude, mid-range caster, Demon Hunter. It's fucking wild. So they use Void Magic. Oh, yeah, we got a new hero talent, which is Annihilator, instead of Fellscard. It's this, yeah. The primary stat is Intellect. Wait, let me show you on my main. This is gonna suck. Hold on, let me show you on my main, because my main actually has his bars set up. But it's sick, dude. They're really cool. There's a lot of changes in the way that they sort of like feel. Let me let me get out of this. Hold on, let me just turn this quest in, I'll show you. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it was so nuts. Like, playing them, look at that, that's your, you don't have you don't have Fel Rush anymore, you have Shift. It's like Fel Rush, but you can literally shift in any direction. So, like, your player, boom, you can just pop wherever you want. Let me pop over to the other one. You enter meta more often, but you have to like sustain it by like constantly like carving off soul shards and shit. It's really cool. It's really, really cool. Yeah, to put a pin in it, I don't know. I don't think it does yet, Phaso, because Havoc is just really kind of polished and ironed out. I don't know how it ranks DPS wise since we're still in the pre-patch and we don't have all of the talents. It seems like it doesn't do as much because it's the way that you build up to their ultimate called like Collapsing Star is pretty slow right now, but I think it's going to change at 90 and I'll show you why. If you look at their talents, let me swap over actually to them first. Yeah, long story short though, Blaze, I think it had to happen, dude. Whatever, you know, all that shit that happened had to happen. Like things feel much better now and there aren't as many like it's not as weird, you know? Just weird fucking people doing weird shit. So this is what I'm thinking right here, Phaso. So they added this thing where like yeah, I don't know what role they're necessarily gonna fill other than like, you know, flavor. So like once we get these three, and then this down here is interesting. There's 4 ranks of it, or 4 slots of it. Yeah, it's. I mean, me too, bro. This is all brand new. I don't even know. But yeah, no, 100%, dude, 100%. My goal is to not have that happen again, so it's gonna be good. But like, look at this. Rank 1, Collapsing Star always critically hits. Rank 2, all cosmic damage dealt is increased by 3%. That's 0 out of 2, so I'm assuming that's gonna go to 6%. Collapsing Star's critical strike damage is increased by 50% of your critical strike chance, which I'm assuming is gonna go to 100 in rank 2. Or 2, whatever. You see that shit, 0 out of 2. And then rank 3 is entering Void meta causes your soul to erupt, generating 5 soul fragments and granting immediate access to Collapsing Star. That already is more burst. I think it's going to be Vengeance, DH, and probably Pally. If the past is going to be... I mean, it depends on what you're tanking. If you're like single target, or if you're, you know, if you're like Mythic Plusing, I don't think Vengeance is going to slip far at all. Yeah, that's just my... I mean, I'm going to be honest, dude. Like, if you're a good tank, you can take on any class just fine. Some are easier in some senses, others may be different, but like a really good Brewmaster tank is gonna outshine a yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Brewmaster is the most technical, I think, and they're the most specific. But like even like a, you know, like a really competent Brewmaster player is gonna do just fine if they're enjoying themselves in there. Like I would say like everything's viable, but if you're like really min-maxing, I think my vote's gonna be yeah, Pally and Vengeance, just because they've been that way since like fucking Dragonflight, dude. Maybe even before Dragonflight. Yeah, let me go to the target dummy phase zone. I'll show you what's up. Dude, yeah, block. Oh, that too. Sorry, DKs. DKs are probably gonna slap too. They've been really strong. But yeah, let me show you what it looks like. So they have a 25-yard range, I believe. Yeah. So they're like evokers in that sense. And like some cool stuff is like, you know, like Immolation Aura. Yeah, that's true, Blaze. That's true. Here, it doesn't even damage enemies. It just sets you on fire and generates fury and then gives you these soul fragments. Hey, thanks for the follow, dude. And so you consume, and then I'm gonna just show you how it goes. So these things are things you collect. And don't forget, they did just squish the numbers, so that's why the numbers are smaller. But you still have things like the Hunt. The cool thing is that you just saw Void Blade. Tailblade became Void Blade, and then I think Void Blade turns into Reap. So, and then here's Void meta. There you go. So, with that full, I mean, they're pretty zippy, dude. Right? Like, this is still pretty fucking zippy. And then there's Reap right there. I fucked that up since I did the Reap mid-air. But they're cool, dude. Oh, and there's Collapsing Star. Here we go. Boom! I mean, it's dope. The flavor's dope as shit. Yeah, is it? Hold on, is it called Reap? Dude, this is way fucking faster. Why is it so fast? Did they buff this? Oh, relieving frustration. Okay, sorry. This is for the quest. I was like, why am I so fast, dude? Okay, so I'm not supposed to be attacking this fast. It's just for the quest. Because I have 104 stacks of that shit. That's more like it. Okay. I was like, there's no way this is how this is supposed to be. Hungering Slash, that's what it's called. Hungering Slash. So you slash them, and then you collect all these little orbs around you, which fuels your next, it fuels your next metamorphosis. Yeah, so once you get to that, that's how you get meta. Meta's not on a cooldown. You have to just collect enough of these orbs, and then you boom. Or cast Collapsing Star if you're already in meta. So I think it's every time you get to 30? Let's see. Yep, 30. Every time you get to 30, you get Collapsing Star. Anyway, shit's crazy, dude. And the crazy thing is, yeah, like, this is just... You can attack from here. This is the range you're supposed to be at. Which is just fucking nuts. Like, I'm habitually going back up close to them, just because of, like, that's where Demon Hunters live, right? Like, no, you could just hang back here and fucking do this. You can hunt, or hit him with that, and then, boom. Crazy, dude. Crazy. Anyway, yeah, that's Devour, man. I know. It's already throwing me for a loop, dude. Speaking of new things, Blaze, have you been playing the fucking Paladin on D4? Because my god. My god. Bro, they're so fucking good. I gotta go back and level mine. Yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly think this this new expansion's gonna be awesome. No shit, D3? Fuck yeah, man. You see, Diablo 2 got new content after 25 years? Wild, man. Dude, I know. I know. They're gonna be so good. Yeah, yeah, they got the Warlock. They got the Warlock in Diablo 2. So the idea is they added the Warlock to Diablo 2. They're adding it to Diablo Immortal in June, and then they're getting it in D4. So it's like you get to see the class's evolution through like the ages of like when they were just like the Visurai, and then you know them getting a little stronger after Tyrael smashed the World Stone, and then in 4 where they're just like absolutely fucking cranked Nephilim. Oh yeah, well it's paid content, but there's a bunch of stuff. I think it's called Reign of the Warlock. It's just DLC, but they added like so many dope little quality of life upgrades. And yeah, and obviously the new class. Don't pay 5 head grind. Grind like the real gamer you are. No skips. What? That didn't count? Yeah, but like paying to get. Listen, dude, if you're genuinely opening your wallet to get to like the peak in a mobile game, I mean, I don't know what to tell you at that point. I feel like you already have the cards already stacked against you if you think that's a good idea to begin with. You know, like it's a fucking mobile game. Who gives a shit? I mean, you can say that for any game. It's just a video game. Like, who gives a fuck? If you feel that big of a compulsion to shell out hundreds of thousands of dollars to get to the quote-unquote highest level in a video game, that's probably like life sending you a sign that you need to maybe sit down and look inward a little bit. Like, that's fucking stupid, dude. It's like really fucking stupid. Yeah, I saw they're getting new shit. I think it's a new season. Oh, dude. I played in the most recent league for, what is it? Hey, Little, thanks. Path of Exile. The most recent league, PoE 1, the Keepers of the Flame, that was pretty fun. Except for when the fucking enemies bugged out and became invisible, that was not fun. Yeah, right. Exactly. That needs to be an emote, or that needs to be a toy we can use for like when you're just in a raid from hell. You can just whip out a pillow and scream into it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, priorities for sure, dude. Priorities. Have you looked into anything remote, maybe? Or are you just looking locally as well? Wait, what am I doing? We could just fucking use... Dude, I'm stupid. We could just use the, training dummies, and it'll go way faster. You looking for both? Okay. Good, 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 good. Covering all the bases. Yeah. Yeah, I heard that they started doing that again. Who's the tank? Alright, he's up there, okay. Ooh, that would be fucking nice, dude. Fingers crossed, hell yeah. Dude, what is happening to WoW? Oh, is Windows pushing a fucking update? Every time, dude. You can, like, just feel it. Just like, oh, my OS is ass. Oops, wrong one. Gotta change this set, dude. I know I've got something better than this. Oh yeah, like that. Absolutely that. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're getting fucking wild. Ooh, that's kind of dope. Gotta send it to the data center, bro. Yeah, I honestly wonder, like, how long that's gonna last. Oh, that kind of matches my mohawk. What the fuck is this? Oh, Queen Ashara stuff? Yeah, okay. Ayy. Spoopy. Fuck it, let's do it. Are they still climbing? Are like the prices still climbing? Or have they sort of like stabilized even a little bit? Yeah, see, I don't see that happening, dude. I feel like it's just gonna escalate and escalate and escalate and escalate. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, they're just. I mean, the manufacturers are just gonna have to like step it up. Honestly, it feels like that's the only solution. It's like, yeah, that's fucking crazy. I feel like at that point you just have to try to shoot for like getting a good pre-built deal. Because if you're just buying like straight from the manufacturer, or like if you're just buying piecemeal, you're probably gonna get hosed. I remember the last time I built my own, it ended up running me more just because I was buying shit individually, and from then on I was like, you know what, man, I'm just gonna like wait for a good deal on a pre-built, call it good, move on with my life. Yeah, I agree. Unless you like really, really love the process and you're willing to, you know, like shell out for the premium a little bit just because you want to like personally put it together yourself. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get a better deal going piece by piece anymore. With the amount of markup, like, nah. Oh, they're going back to launch prices? Fuck yeah. Okay, yeah, good luck, boys. To be fair, even at this point, like, if somebody was building a PC, the only time I would even suggest it is, like, if you're like, getting a 5090, is if you're genuinely doing some, like... Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, if you're doing some kind of work, or you're, like, you need to run some kind of, like, software, like, if you're, like, big into rendering, or if you're big into running, I don't know, running local models or some shit, like, sure, but, like, if you're just looking to, like, casually game, like, that is so much extra money for overkill that, like, the fucking vast majority of gamers are probably going to severely underutilize. But then again, if you have that kind of money to be, like, thrown at that shit, you probably don't even give a fuck, so whatever. Yep, there you go. Bubbies is on point. Well, and that's the thing. It's like the jump between the 400 series or the 4000, the 4K series and the 5K series is not big enough to justify the fucking jump in cost and price. It just isn't. And like, you can, I mean, maybe like 10 years ago or so, you could make the argument that, like, oh, you know, if you want to play the most demanding games or whatever, but even that, like, unfortunately now, it's like most of the demanding, quote-unquote, demanding games that are on the market, they're not demanding because they're, like, pushing crazy shit like Crytek. They're demanding because they're, or I guess Crysis back in the day, not Crytek. Well, one and the same. They're demanding because they're unoptimized as fuck, and people are just trying to brute force it through, like, frame gen and shit like that. But yeah, unless you genuinely need it for something. Yeah, I feel that, Blaze. I feel that. Unless you really, really need it for something, I would hold off. Wait for a sale, wait for a pre-build, wait for shit to die down. Just chill. God, that haste buff is so nice. Holy shit. Hey, I'd like to stop attacking it now. I would like to mount up again. Yeah, I don't know about that, Blaze. Not with the current pricing. That's why they delayed it. they delayed it because if they launched the Steam machine right now, it would literally be more expensive than the price point they're trying to sell it to. Because like that's the whole argument, right? Like they want to have like a really good, affordable, easy to purchase, easy to set up like gaming PC, which is the Steam machine. And then like because of the prices, it's like all of a sudden you're paying like three and a half grand for something that's like for a mid range. Like, bruh, no, that is way too much. Yeah, that's probably gonna be what they're going for, honestly. Interesting. I mean, yeah, but here's the thing, like, you know, going back to what we were saying earlier, like, hold on, dude. It's fucking... I'm shouting over fucking void sounds. There we go. Going back to what we were saying earlier, though, like, we're already kind of rubbing up against that wall of, like, pushing graphical fidelity until the I mean, we're already seeing like diminishing returns, right? And outside of like screenshots or like really slow kind of, I don't know, like ambient scenes where you can really zero in on like, oh, look at the texture resolution on this rock, like whatever next big thing. And you can make the argument this has always sort of been like in gaming. Like we just had that period in like the 2000s and like the 2010s of like really seeing massive leaps in terms of like graphical fidelity. Now that that's sort of like not completely going away, but definitely plateauing a bit more, the sell is going to be like fun, innovative gameplay, right? Like, all right, it looks good, it sounds good. Okay, we locked that shit down. Now, like, what are you doing under the hood that's actually either like really optimized or really interesting or something like that? I mean, look at the success that Arc Raiders had or has, and arguably all they did was make an extraction shooter that wasn't fucking Tarkov that the average person could pick up and understand. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though, right? And like there's gonna be dudes like that, but I think even those guys are like kind of they're becoming like a relic. Like most people just like it's two things. They want the game to run well, they want it to be stable, they want it to be fun. And then when you talk about like the mass like the largest share of the marketplace, right? Like not power users, you just want a dude who's gonna fucking you know, average Joe Schmo comes home from work, wants to know that he sits down, he boots up the game, he can run it for X amount of time, have fun, and then drop in, move on with his life, and do something else. Which is like that's the majority of the marketplace, outside of like Twitch chat and fucking Reddit and the vocal minority. Like that's where the biggest sort of lion's share is. Oh shit, is this the new season? No, this is the old season. That's the old season. Okay. I mean, even if they're not, right? Even if they're like, let's say they're just like a retired dude who could, sit around all day and just play games or whatever, like it's even still like, like power users are always they're always niche. They just are. Like when if you just think about it, like kind of generally means and averages and all that fun stuff, like it's just they're never going to be the largest band. Because you can make the argument that like building a PC and optimizing and tweaking your settings and shit like that's straight up a hobby for some people. Like they spend more time profiling and optimizing their like PC's performance than they actually spend playing the game. Like they live for that shit. It's like dudes who just like love to tune their fucking cars like all the time, no matter what. It's like you'd think they spend more time tuning than driving, and some of them do. Oh, come on, dude. Just let me fucking use the... And it's dead. Great. Come on. Oh, same. Same. It's just, you know, it's not the average. Spawn. Give me the white elephant. There it is. What the fuck are these birds, dude? Hello? Burbies. They're there. Oh, come on. Yeah, right, dude. Hiding. Dude, you know what game I'm pumped for? We got 4 more days. Yep, 4 more days is Marathon. I cannot wait. I've been amped for that game since they announced the trailer. Hey, Sabrina, what's up? I'm gonna play the shit out of that. Dude, the music in that game? Oh my god, shout out to Ryan Lott. Holy fuck. And the sound design, mwah. I mean, it's Bungie. They're gonna have great sound design, but still, like that combination is so up my alley. Ugh, can't wait. Oh, we're just knocking out Love Is in the Air quests. Trying to get the wait, did I run the? I wasn't even queued, bro. Shame. Just doing seasonal stuff. What about you, dude? Yes, Crimson Desert looks fun as fuck. I'm not paying 90 for it, but I will get it on sale. Too many fucking games, bro. It is like so hard for me to justify buying it like a day one game anymore. Like it's like maybe I can count like 5 or 6 franchises off the top of my head that I would even do that for. Did I already do this? Gift of, oh nope, stressful gift. Okay. Yeah, Crimson Desert. I hope it's as bug free as it can be, because I actually really like Black Desert. I really like Black Desert Online, and seeing them take a stab at single player is really cool, honestly. Yeah, it's modern gaming. I'm sure they will. Yeah, that's a smart play, dude. Yo, give me a sec. I'm gonna drop Q. I'm gonna go make coffee, man. I'll be right back. Beat RB. Like, not even 5 minutes. Oh, Blaze, you still there, dude? Sky Golem, dude. What am I fucking doing? Leather working? That needs to be skinning. What is wrong with me? Yeah. Were you watching on your phone? Oh yeah, it's horrible, dude. Fucking god awful. Ah, got you. Got you. Oh, shit. Oh my god, dude. I don't even want to know, dude. If I know the drop rate, I can't delude myself into thinking I'll get it soon, so don't tell me. It's probably less than 1%, honestly, though. It's probably like fucking 0.2 or some shit. Yeah, this way we stay nice and ignorant. Burning Rush. $60 million heals? What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. Yo, Blaze, I know I asked you, I didn't hear your answer, I might have forgot. Did you say you tried the Paladin out in D4, or no? Yeah, evade is really central, somehow. It's kind of wild. I know what you mean. Says you just dancing on his bear? I thought I had my pet. Whoops. That D4 design space, baby! You're gonna press B to dodge and you're gonna like it. What do you mean? You have emotes in the game. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I think, you know what? I think quite a lot of them are actually in the shop, believe it or not. I noticed a lot of the emotes, or not a lot, but quite a few of them, you can get in like bundles in the shop or some shit. And some of them were in like battle passes, which is a little nutty. Yeah, they could really chill the fuck out with those skin prices, man. They're egregious. But they sell, and that's why they gonna keep doing them. Oh, it's not even them, dude. It's the whole fucking industry. You seriously think a corporation's gonna look at that and go, guys, I'm not sure if this is the right moral move. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, yeah, of course. We knew exactly what was gonna happen. It's just another thing that they can monetize. I don't know, man. I sometimes some of the takes that I see by gamers, like, online are just like, I'm not saying it's right, but like moralizing over it constantly, thinking that's gonna do fucking anything. It's just so stupid to me. So guys, if we just complain enough, they'll change it. No, they don't. Yeah, like if it makes money and they can do it legally, right? That's the biggest thing, right? There's two things. It's where's the legal line, and how far can we push it without losing too much goodwill? Because, like, what the vocal minority says, and even the goodwill is also kind of like, you can make that back in a lot of ways. People have fucking goldfish memories. You could piss people off and then, like, do some damage control within 6 months. They've already forgotten about it and they're just moving on to the next thing. So, like, that's not even that big of a fucking issue. And throw in some social engineering, which I guess you could say is probably an aspect of it, like, you're fine. But, yeah, this idea of just, like, me and my friends decided not to buy it, that'll show them, like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, dude, it's, like, literally business 101. Like, that's the thing that's so nuts to me, is, like, I think sometimes these people talk about, they talk about companies as an extension of the product and not the other way around, right? When somebody talks about Blizzard and they get all like, you know, pink colored, rose colored glasses and there's a sparkle in their eye and they start talking about how, oh, you know, I grew up playing their games and I grew up playing this and I made so many memories. Like, yeah, no, I get it. You did. And that's all well and good, but like Blizzard is not a product of World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft is a product that you consume from this company. It's still a product, dude. They're still companies. They have to make money. That's why they exist. Yeah, I don't know. It's like people seeing businesses make decisions as businesses and then acting shocked will never just not get a kick out of it. I'll never not get a kick out of it. Yeah, that the entitlement. The entitlement is an interesting thing. I'm happy you brought that up because, like, I wonder if it's because they've spent so long, like, in the game world, right? Or, like, using the product. But it's not the same. I mean, it's sort of like the same way where, and I kind of get it. I almost like get it more when sports are concerned than I do with this shit because like when you go to a sports game, right? And there's sort of that like understanding that if you're well adjusted enough, I know some people go overboard, but like if you're well adjusted enough, you're like you're gonna pick a team, and somebody else is gonna pick a team, and you're gonna cheer them on so you can get invested, and you're gonna trash talk each other, but at the end of it, you realize like it's just a game, and you're gonna go there to burn off some steam, and you can have that sort of like shared cathartic thing, and then you're gonna fucking forget about it. Now, like there are definitely people that make it their personality or make it their like they go much more into it than anything else, but the shit that like I see constantly with gamers is like that entitlement, like how dare they not do the thing that I wanted them to do because I wanted it. It's like, dude, if you want to make a game that's exactly what you want it to be, make a fucking game. The tools have never been better. Make it your own. Learn. But, like, freaking the fuck out because this company that you have absolutely no say in other than whether or not you want to buy their product or not is just... I don't get it, dude. I really don't. Or then, like, they do that whole thing of, like, it's not enough to not play the game. They have to tell you constantly about how they're not playing the game. It's like fucking Destiny players, dude. Like, it's one thing if you're a current player and you're complaining. That's fine. That's valid, right? You're like you're not happy with the state of something in the game, sure. But it's like those guys that stopped playing like 5 years ago, and they can't wait to tell everybody that they meet how they stopped playing 5 years ago. It's like, what the hell are you doing, man? No, man, just goofy. I don't know. I just probably the healthiest thing is the healthiest thing is just to like fuck it. That's the thing. It's just bitching. You just can't make anybody happy. That's the going back to what we talked about earlier about the Discord, dude. That is like the single biggest takeaway. Because there was this period where I went through. I was like, shit. How do I like cater to everybody? How do I make everybody happy? How do I make sure everyone's having a good time? That's like what contributed to the fucking stress. Partly. And now it's like, wait, these people are literally gonna invent their own fucking narratives no matter what I do. They're going to spin me no matter what I do in any direction just because I didn't do some I might have done something they wanted but I didn't do it enough like how they expected it to be done, or it could have been better in their eyes or some shit, right? Like they're gonna find ways to crucify you no matter what. You might as well just tell them go fuck yourself right from the start. And that's what a lot of I mean, that shit gets applied across the board. You're like, yeah, we focus tested it. We're confident in the product. We listen to feedback, and we're gonna go with what we got, and we're gonna rake in some cash. And there's always gonna be that minority that's gonna hate you no matter what. So fuck them. Like, who gives a shit? Literally nothing you do will change it. And the worst thing is, if you start listening to those kinds of people, it becomes this weird little fucking power thing about them. Then they start like. Then it's just a slippery slope, and then they're just gonna start using you like you're their little bitch to constantly fucking, oh, actually, when that wasn't good enough either, and I'm fucking 6 years old, but I'm actually 45, yeah. Like, dude. Fuck off. Fucking man-like behavior. Yeah, that's the thing, dude. You can literally never make anybody happy. Or not everybody. You can literally, sorry, I misspoke. You can't make everybody happy. And when something is that big, and when something is that massive, and it has that big of an audience, yeah, of course, dude, any little change you make is going to have an effect on somebody in the audience, right? Like, they're not a hive mind, they're not a monolith, like, there's going to be variance, That's okay. But like, that fucking level of, again, going back to what you said, entitlement is just mind-blowing. From grown people. It's one thing if it's a child, right? Fucking kids know better. Honestly, dude, I know a big part of it. I know a big part of it is like, it's the anonymity of the internet, you know? They can just hide behind the screen, hide behind the keyboard, whatever. But man, I really wonder, I'm just like, some of you really do talk like you've just never been slapped in the fucking mouth. Like, and I swear to God, one day they'll be in like some situation where they'll just wrong place, wrong time, talking shit to the wrong person, and they just get course corrected real fast. Yeah, that's my favorite. The spite gamers. Those are my favorite. Like, I hate it. It sucks. I'm never gonna play it. Blah 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 blah. And that's actually, I don't even know if they're spite gamers or just like you're literally addicted. Like that's just an addict's behavior, right? It sucks. I had friends like that in middle school and high school that were like that with WoW. And I tried to play with them, and I could only last for so long because, like, dude, they were fucking. Well, at the time, I thought they were miserable about the game. You know, fast forward a couple years, I learned they were just fucking miserable. So if you're gonna be miserable at everything, but they would just like every little thing that Blizzard would do, they would just complain about and whine about and bitch and moan and bitch and moan. And every time I logged in, guess who's grinding away? Full friends list full of them. Just like, and it wasn't even like complaining in a constructive way, right? It'd be like, oh, this could have been maybe done a little better, or I don't understand why they did that, or whatever. It was just like, just bitching and moaning for the sake of bitching and moaning. While they continue to consume. And I think that's probably a different thing. It's that thing of like, as addicted as you can get to dopamine, you can get addicted to cortisol as well, right? Like, if you're bored, like, going back again, those chicks, dude. Those chicks that we had to deal with. They got bored and wanted to start drama. I guarantee you that's what it was. Yeah, there's no point. But it's like, oh, things are boring. I guess I'll just go stir some shit. Because it gets me going. I feel something. And if I feel like something's happening, that means that something is happening in my life. And momentum is good. But in reality, it ain't shit. That's the thing, dude. Like, that goes back to the thing we're talking about, though, about addiction, is I don't think they can. Like, every now and again, I'll pop into, like, the Destiny 2 subreddit. And there's multiple of them, but, like, I'll pop in, like, the main one. And it's just, literally doesn't matter what like, month of the year it is. Doesn't matter if it's hot on the heels of a release, or if it's maybe during a lull, you know, in the content or whatever it is. There's always some fucking dude that's just complaining about how there's nothing to do and there's nothing to chase and the game is boring and it sucks now and it used to be so much better, and they legitimately, like, just fucking, if somebody tells them, like, hey man, maybe it's time to take a break and, like, go touch some grass or play a different game, like, do something else with your life, do something else with your time, like, you've been literally just doing this one thing for, you know, forever how long, like, they either just completely shut down. Yeah, well, that's why, like, that's Reddit, though. Redditors are fucking miserable. they have this weird sense of superiority that's like baked in, but like these people are really fucking angry with like everything all the time, dude. Every little fucking thing they've got a problem with, and they nitpick until it's like, see, I'm gonna extract all the worst parts of everything to prove that everything's shit. It's like, well, yeah, if you go about it like that, if you put on your shit colored glasses and everything starts to look like shit, like, of course. Yeah, the ones who like they just there's no pace. They just like fucking I'm gonna rail 3 lines and stay up for like 6 days and clear everything and then complain there's no content. That's my favorite, dude. That's my fucking favorite. When somebody plays through a game that's like actually full of content, but they complete it, they complete all the content, and then they complain that the game has no content. Like, no, dude, you did it. You beat it. That was the game. That was the content. It's like fucking reading a book or finishing a TV show or a film and be like, yo, this story fucking sucks. It's not going anywhere. It's like, yeah, it's over. You finished it. That's how that works. Oh, dude, yeah. Massive culprit. I've seen less and less of it now, and I wonder if it's because, like, the game has also gotten to a point where, like, you can do so much alone that you don't have to deal with miserable people, you know, the way they used to. But I also think that it was one thing where when people were growing up with these games, and it was new and social media wasn't really a thing to the way that it is now. And so like people would be a little bit more, I wouldn't say caring, but like they would try to talk to people a little bit more. But now when you have people that have been living with social media for their whole lives and that have been sort of almost like overly social with how many opinions they get fed and how many takes that they read every day, that when somebody's acting like a fuckwit, now it's like you just right click block and move on. Like I know that I do that now. I have zero patience, dude. I have zero patience for that shit. Like I don't give a fuck what your take is. I don't need you. Bye. Moving on. It's that easy. You just have a little block party and you move on. No, hello. But like back in the day, there would be like, you know, I have the amount of times. Yeah, they went out of the way to help. Yeah, exactly. The amount of times that somebody would like try to understand or something like. Now it's like, yeah, I don't need to try to understand because fundamentally, I don't need you. B, there's always other options, and C, if you're just being fucking weird, right? Like you don't even have to tolerate it anymore because you know you have other options. It's like that weird. It's like the dating paradigm, you know? Yeah, yeah, like, who the fuck has that? Yeah, usually younger people do that, right? Usually younger people try to, like, be a little bit more tolerant or you know, accepting or give somebody a chance. And then obviously the older they get, they realize, like, oh shit, my time on this planet is finite. My attention is finite. And if they have something else going on in their lives, they actually are doing something with their time, nobody's got time for that. The people who have time for that are the people who literally aren't doing shit. Right? Like, if you ask the average person, hey bro, you got 5 hours tomorrow to just like hang out and shoot the shit? It's like, it's fucking Wednesday. No, I don't. What do you mean? You know, like, yeah, it's just not the same. Oh my god, I'm not even queued. Oh wait, I already did it. I've just been fucking yapping, so I forgot where I was. Alright, I'm heading back. Yeah, well, and that's what, going back to the Discord thing, like, nobody's got time for that shit, dude. Like, show up, be present, have fun, move on. Anything beyond that is just fucking... Like, who the fuck wants to join the gaming Discord where you sit down a game and all of a sudden they're like, so what's everybody like feeling like politically tonight? It's like, oh, shut the fuck up, dude. Just run the game. Oh, I knew who the chill ones were. I knew who the chill ones were. No, that was never under. I was never under any impression that like that I was wrong about some people. I wanted to see where it was gonna go, and there was some other stuff. It wasn't all just stream related, to be honest. Like there were some other things that were happening at the time that kind of like overlapped perfectly. But most of those people, dude, I would say like 98% of those people, they made themselves very obvious. Because towards the end, I was just like, alright, do I literally, like... Do I deal with this individually? Or do I deal with it, you know, like, hammer or scalpel? And at the end, I just chose the hammer, because I was like, yeah, nah. Fuck it. Is that everything? That is everything, alright. Next character. Oh, 100%. 100%. I don't know, it's not even that. I'm just more like rambling, kind of thinking about, like, you know, what went down. No, but it is funny, though. It is funny to see the amount of people that, like... I don't know, I just didn't... I don't know if I didn't think that there could be that many people out there that are fucking browsing TikTok live to try to find somebody to like extract value from. I think that was like the craziest thing for me. That's probably was the one thing that took me a while to wrap my head around. It's like, just like run me through what the fuck is happening in your head. But then again, literally a week ago, I had some Brazilian dude fucking pop into the first time viewer, first time chatter, first time everything. Follows me, and he's like, "Help me in game." I'm like, "How do you want me to help you?" Like I'm not gonna carry you, dude, but I'll like answer any questions if you're a new player. He's like, "Give me set." I was like, "What?" I'm like, "There's no sets in this game, dude." I'm like, "You just want me to like drop you gear?" He's like, "Yes, give gear." I'm just like, "Dude, you can play the fucking game yourself." And he immediately just unfollowed and never came back. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing, dude? It's just so wild. Although I do look forward to that now, because now when they do that, I'll just hit him with a, "Yeah, sure, dude, just tier 3 sub. Tier 3 sub real quick, and I got you." They get real fucking quiet real quick. Like, okay, but here's the funny thing, though. Here's the funny thing. Literally 5 minutes before that, I was doing an Asmo run in D4, and this guy I never talked to messages me in the game. He goes, "Hey, you don't happen to have 2 ohm runes by chance, do you? Like, if you do, I'll buy them off you." I said, "Yeah, give me a second. Like, I'm killing Asmo right now. I'm gonna go run back to my stash, and I'm gonna see if I have them." And I didn't actually have them in my stash. I got literally 2 ohm runes dropped off of that Asmo run, and I said, "Oh, holy shit! Like, lucky day, bro. Like, here you go." And he's like, he was trying to pay me, and I said, "You know what? I don't need them for anything. Like, I don't need the gold. I don't need the runes. You can just take them for free and have a good time." And he kept trying to pay me. I'm like, "No, for free. Like, take it. Like, it's yours." And the dude was just like, "Oh my god, dude, thanks so much. You're awesome. Thanks, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. Have fun. Like, go for it." It's like, it's not difficult to be generous, right? At all. Bubbles, thanks. It's not difficult, but when you act like an entitled prick, like I fucking owe you something from the get-go, and and you want it for free, you can blow me. Then I'm not gonna give you shit. If you're just even like moderately fucking respectful, like I've had people in the past be like, "Hey, can I get in on some runs? Do you have time to like run a noob through, or do you have spare gear? It's like, sure, dude, let me check. Let me go try it out, right? It's like, but it's that level of like brain dead entitlement of just give me, do this, good. Yeah, it's like, what the hell is wrong with you, man? No, I mean it's just no manners. It's just fucking fatherless behavior. That was fucking ridiculous. Dude, yeah, you died like fucking 8 times and we still... that last one when we thought we had to reset it and it actually finally... You crossed the halfway point. You crossed the halfway point of STB and it finally threw you at the bottom. Oh my god, happy days. Yeah, Jesus, that was like... That was the road trip from hell. Oh yeah, it's when we were trying to transfer gold over between factions. Yeah, I remember that. That's silly as shit. Where are the burbs? There are the burbs. Come here, burbies. It's my dismount. I don't have my... Oh, okay. Dude, my action bars are fucked on this character. Dude, my my dwarf is so short, the camera just loses it inside the grass. Oh, it could be worse, dude. It could be on my gnome. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was goofy, dude. Where are the burbs? Fucking lost him again. Burbies, come back to me. God damn it, dude. Oh, and at least we got the elephant. How close do you have to be? Holy shit. Stop running. Oh. Got it. I don't know why. Why do dwarves laugh when they run through grass? Share your secrets with me, brother. There they are. Come here. Come here, boogies. Fucking dumb as shit. That's so stupid. That's such a dad joke, dude. 10 out of 10 dad joke. Oh, that's good. I appreciate it. I honestly appreciate it. It's not a good grind sesh without a shitty dwarf joke, honestly. 10 out of 10. How many of these things do I have now? 245? Jesus. Joey, thanks, dude. Dude, every time I fly above Hala in Nagrand, I remember this amazing guild name I saw way back when. I think it was actually, I think it was when they re-released. It was TBC Classic, not this TBC, the prior wave. And there was a guild, and I saw him in Nagrand too, which was fantastic. The guild was called Hala at My Naga. 10 out of 10, no notes. Oh god, bro! I think I'm gonna wind down. I think I'm gonna crash soon, and I'll pick this back up again tomorrow. I am sleepy. It was good to see you again, man. I hope things work out for the job, and I will see you soon, dude. Retail currently the cap is 80, and it's going to be 90 in about 4 days with the new expansion launch. Yeah, I got you, dude. Why not have fucking feign death? I'm still in combat. Alright, dudes. I'll see you soon. Peace.